Just about 600 years ago, there was a riot in Trafalgar Square, and the cry was about strangers. Strangers in our midst, and that they must be removed. They're eating our food, they speak strange languages, they're taking our jobs, taking our houses, send them back to wherever they came from. The book of Sir Thomas More, incidentally, ladies and gentlemen, is the only surviving manuscript by William Shakespeare. It is the only example and the only evidence of Shakespeare's handwriting of any script in existence. Just one page, and it's this speech. So little known, with no evidence either that the play was ever performed or published, and yet lies at the heart of Shakespeare's humanity. Banned for 400 years, this old Shakespearean speech is relevant for refugee rights even today. So xenophobic Londoners pour out onto the city's streets, an aggressive mob baying for illegal immigrants, the so-called strangers, to be thrown out of England. Thomas More, the hero of A Man for All Seasons, who is at this point in the play the Sheriff of London, presents the case for peace. Pleads with the crowd to welcome the asylum seekers in their midst, even warning them. But the cry once more is that the strangers must be removed. And Thomas More replies, "Grant them removed, and grant that this your noise had shut down all the majesty of England. Imagine that you see the wretched strangers, their babies in their backs, with their poor luggage, plodding to the ports and coasts for transportation. And that you sit as kings in your desires, authority quite silenced by your brawl, and you in the ruff of your opinions clothed. What had you got? I'll tell you. You are taught how insolence and strong hands should prevail, how order should be quelled, and by this pattern not one of you should live in aged man for other ruffians, as their fancies wrought, with self-same hand, self-reason, and self-right would shark on you. And men like ravenous fishes feed on one another. Oh, desperate as you are, wash your foul minds with tears, and those same hands that you, like rebels, lift against the peace, lift up for peace, and your unwavering knees make them your feet to kneel, to be forgiven. You'll put down strangers, kill them, cut their throat, possess their houses, and meet the majesty of law and lion slipping like a hound. Say now, the king, as he is clement, if the offender born should so much come too short of your great trespass as but to banish you, whither would you go? What country by the nature of your error should give you harm? Go you to France or Flanders, to any German province, to Spain or Portugal, anywhere that not adheres to England, why, you must needs be strangers. Would you be pleased to find a nation of such barbarous temper? The breaking out into hideous violence would not afford you an abode on earth, whet their detested knives against your throats, spurn you like dogs, and like as if that the God owned not, nor made not you, nor that the elements were all appropriate to your comfort, but chartered unto them. What would you think to be thus used? This is the stranger's case, and this your mountainish inhumanity.